Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday and the sun is kind of shining in between random, sporadic, intense rain showers. There's my little weather update for you because I'm in a woolly jumper this morning. Funnily enough, this vlog title, I'm pretty certain, is going to be Hello Summer. Hopefully by the end of this week that's a reality, but this morning I was so cold I had to put on a woolly jumper. Like, this is my warmest jumper and I chose it because I was like, this is my warmest jumper. Because it's so cold today, I don't know what's going on. It's the start of a new week. My basil is all flowering. I need to get new fresh basil because this is very woody. Yeah, it's a new week. I'm feeling like I'm getting a pep back in my step. I've just done a really long content planning session. This is something that I used to do a lot more and it kind of fell by the wayside a little bit with Elowen, and I was just sort of creating whatever content I could and thought about at the time. But there's something so fun and satisfying, something I absolutely love to do, is to sit and really think about what content people are liking, what things I want to make, what things I want to talk about, or what recipes I want to share, and plan that out. It's very fun. I just came up with a fun sort of video idea as well, so it's got my creative juices flowing, and it's a new week and I'm feeling like a new sort of phase of motherhood and life is happening right now. It's kind of quite satisfying that lots of things are kind of coinciding. Our cottage being ready and open and finishing, it's the beginning of summer very soon. Elowen is definitely entering a new phase of childhood. Her sleep is a bit funny at the minute, and she's just kind of making that transition from baby to toddler, which makes me want to cry when I think about it too much, because she is my little newborn baby this big in my arms. I can't quite believe that she's just becoming a toddler, and I can see those parts of her showing through, and it makes me both excited but also sad. It's so cute. This age is so cute. Her crawling around, and she's showing her wants more, having kind of the beginning stages of I don't like using the word tantrum because it's not a tantrum, but she'll cry because she wants something or doesn't want something, which is not really something a baby does. A baby just cries if they're hungry or tired or whatever. So it's just this whole new thing, and our work-life balance and planning and being home more. And this weekend was the first weekend in I don't even know how long, because every single weekend we go to the cottage, or we have some work we haven't been able to do. This is the first weekend in so long. We stayed at home and we just did normal home stuff. We did boring chores like going into the attic. We did going to the shops and, just chilling out at home, just doing absolutely nothing important at all. And it was just glorious. I got to the end of the weekend, I was like, I feel so on top of life. I've had time to rest, I've had a bath, I've been to the shops, I've played with Elowen, we've had a really nice time together. There's been no pressure, there's been nothing. And that just solidifies to me how important rest is, how important slowing down is, because our life has not been slow at all for the last year. It's been so intense, even longer. I'm so ready for a quieter phase of our life where we can just be at home and a fresh start for us as a family. So it's a nice feeling. I'm feeling good. I don't know what I'm gonna do this afternoon. I feel like I wanna go out, but it's raining. It's you have all these summer plans. I want to get out, I want to get in the garden, I want to do summery things, and then it rains. Please, England, do me a favour. I'm going to go wake Elowen up. Her sleep's been terrible, so we're trying to follow a schedule. I'll put on screen what schedule we're trying to follow, if any of you are interested. Don't know if it's working yet. Yesterday her naps were much better, but her bedtime was a bit ropey, so yeah. Well, Zeus is now crawling in there, so I'm going to go wake little baby up. We have our food delivery. This is quite a big food shop, so I'll try and do this quickly. Keep in mind some of this is for recipe shoots, so I'm not a normal person in terms of I wouldn't typically be we're doing a shoot tomorrow, so there's just extra. We eat all the food, it's part of my meal plan. But yeah, this is quite a lot this week, actually much bigger than usual. First, we've got our box from Riverford. I do have a friends code that you can use. You get £15. I get £15, I think, if you want to sign up. I love Riverford. We have got yogurt. I actually forgot to delete this because I realised that buying this big tub is not a good idea because she can't get through all of this, though she's been loving yogurt lately. and I've actually bought some from Sainsbury's, so that was a massive mistake on my part. If you haven't watched all my videos about dairy and stuff and egg allergens for Elowen, just go to my Instagram, because I don't want to talk about it here because I've talked about it enough. We've got mushrooms, because I have that every day with my vegan omelette. Eggs, I get my eggs from Riverford or on the roadside. In Cornwall, we have so many roadside backyard chickens. People just have chickens and they put their eggs for £1 on the side of the road. There's one really near us that we get from. We're not having the eggs, it's for Elowen, but I do sometimes get them from Riverford. Spinach, courgettes, more mushrooms. I forgot to delete the mushrooms. Silly Maddie, sweet potatoes, tomatoes. We always get potatoes in our veg box, and onions. It's quite a nice little veg box this week. Lots of sort of things I would just be buying anyway. And yeah, there's so much food this week, but let's go through it. So we've started to buy a loaf of bread because it's a bit much. Alex used to always make all our bread. He'd make 2 or 3 loaves a week, usually about 2. But with being a parent, it's just too much. So we just get a loaf, and this is my favourite one. This is from Jason's. It's a sourdough. Speaking of bread, got a top up of flour for bread making. Alex is going to be cooking more because I've been cooking so much, and it was a bit of a like, I'm cooking because I need a break from being a parent, because I'm the one doing the breastfeeding and the naps, and he would sort of hang out with her whilst I cooked. But now we've got a bit more balance. I think it's actually quite nice for us both to be cooking. So this week, Alex is going to be back to cooking and sharing that with me. So he said he'd make a corn chowder. He's making something else, I've forgotten. So we've got some British baby potatoes, and this is my recipe. So he got some asparagus to go with it, because it's an asparagus and corn chowder. Top up black peppercorns. Now I have to tell you about these. I ordered so many of them. I'm going to eat a packet now, because these are the best thing ever. These are Tipper Tempeh's protein bites. They're 12 grams of protein. Obviously tempeh is high in fibre. It's a fermented food, so it's fantastic for your gut. And it's a little snack bag. I just think this is absolutely incredible, and I should shout about this from the rooftops that every single person should be buying these, because what an amazing high protein, high fibre snack to have that's not got loads of like crap in it. It's not a rubbish sort of snack item. I'm so happy they brought this out, because often I'm running out the house, I'm thinking, gosh, I haven't actually got lunch, or I'm going to get back at like 2 or 3, and then I'm going to have to put her down. I won't have lunch till late. These are going to be eaten every single day of my life, I swear. We've got some La Vie bacon. We make a nice little bacon sandwich every Saturday. Choc pots, my favourite, pudding, love these. More mushrooms. I think that one of my recipes require these, or I just got a bit carried away. I'm going to have a lot of mushrooms this week. Red lentils, this is for spaghetti bolognese. That's what Alex is making. I think he's making that this evening. Some shredded chicken. I think Alex added this. Maybe this is for like some lunch options. Got a nice little bouquet of flowers. Delphiniums, they always, oh no, scented stocks. They all smell lovely. We've got loads of tofu. I've started adding just like 4 every time, because it's really easy to make for Elowen and it's a good lunch. We've got some cucumber. I'll be making a salad tomorrow, one of my new recipes. Pitta, always get pitta every single week. We've got some short crust pastry for a tomato tart, which is also a new recipe. Beyond burgers, I feel like in the summer we have burgers and chips at least one, well yeah, pretty much every week, because it's just easy. Some coriander, chilies, celery for that salad, although I fear we already have some celery. Stock up of cling film, raspberries for Elowen. She does actually like raspberries now, she didn't to begin with. Some actual tempeh that I can use to cook with. Pizza dough, I think we should have got 2 of these. We buy these every single week for Pizza Friday. Some iceberg lettuce, this is for that salad. So is this mango. It's a sunshine salad with mango. We have got some plain white flour. I think the other one was strong white flour. Some leeks for the chowder. I'm going to try these out with Elowen. I was buying these little sucky tubey things, but the ingredients, actually they're fine, but it has got like flavourings and stuff, so I feel like she's loving it because it's so delicious and sweet in flavour, and it means that she eats that over other things. So I'm gonna give it a go, just the plain yoghurt in the smaller pot. Like I said, it's easier, and I can stir through my own fruit and like chia seeds, because she loved her overnight oats this morning. If you watched last week's vlog, I gave her the overnight oats and she absolutely loved it. So this could be another option. We've got some onions. I feel like maybe I forgot about Riverford this week because I ordered all the stuff in the food shop without thinking of Riverford. Here's some more tibba tempeh. They do a southern style flavour. The other one is just like a plain one. I think I like this one better. As you can see, I basically got one for every single day of the week. We've got some sweet pointed peppers. Can't really remember what that's for, but it's just something. Tomatoes for my tomato tart that I'm going to be making. This is my favourite chocolate bar. They have rebranded and I feel like it tastes a bit different, but it still is delicious. The On Bar cocoa milk. Some incredible beef tomatoes for that tomato tart. I feel like this time of year as well, Alex and I eat so many tomatoes and Elowen loves them. Kiwis, delicious kiwis. Always buy hummus, always buy this. This is the best cheese, the BioLife mozzarella flavour for pizza. More tomatoes for the tomato tart. This actually was the end result of my trying all the different oat barista milks. Moma is my new favourite, so some of you were asking for an update on that. I tried so many different ones and this is now my go-to. I absolutely love it. Got a nice little thing of orange juice. This is another little Saturday routine we've installed, is that we have orange juice with some kind of bacon sausage sandwich on a Saturday morning. We've got some of these apple rice cake clouds. She loves these. These are great for the car when she's not happy about being in the car, which she isn't lately. Some coconut milk, sweet corn for the corn chowder. I got this as a bit of an impulse because I remember when I was little how much I used to love squeezing chocolate sauce over ice cream. And the other day I had some ice cream because we had it left over from a barbecue. And I was like, do you know what? I really want to have some chocolate sauce for this because that is so nostalgic. So we'll see how that tastes. We've got some bananas. Avocado and broccoli I get every single week. I feel like when it comes to weaning, my best advice is once you're established with it, have a few staples that you just keep every single week so you don't have to think too much, because sometimes I'm like, I can't be planning everything. I just need to make her something quickly. And things like tomatoes, broccoli, avocado, beans, just makes your life easier. Chickpeas, I always get like a tub of beans or lentils for her because then I can just, literally I could put avocado, chickpeas mashed with some sort of flavours and some broccoli and that would be fine. I'm trying out some different yogurts because obviously I don't want to be giving her dairy every single day. It's only really like once a week I'm giving it to her, even though this week I've got a lot of it by accident. So I thought I'd try the Outpro No Sugars plain. This one doesn't have sugar in it, obviously, and so I thought it was a good option because maybe the Greek style does. So see if she likes that. And then we've got a little top up of tahini, and that's, oh yeah, and some cumin, and that's everything. That's a lot of food. I hope that was rapid fire. That was 10 minutes, so not very rapid, but there you go, there's my haul. Oh, and garlic. Now the epic mission of putting this away. I actually hate this job. I try and usually defer this to Alex, so we shall see. I'm gonna go feed Elowen and maybe he could start putting this away though. I also bought some scissors and some spaghetti apparently, but it was on the floor. Good morning. I'm in the middle of getting myself ready for the day. Desperate for a haircut. Look at all these greys. I have to show you that after. Because I'm getting my hair done. I feel like it's been a very long time because I accidentally forgot to book it. Look at the light shining on them. One day I'd love to grow them out because I feel like as they get more prominent that could be quite a cool look, but I have to figure out some way of blending them. Just finishing off my makeup. I got this and it's become like my main like beauty product at the minute. It's from Pixie and it's just a little red blusher, but I end up using it all day. I take it with me because you can just chuck it on your lips, and if I look gross, as a mum you often feel quite gross and you don't have time to put makeup on. Quite a nice little quick one to shove on. I said this on Instagram, maybe I've already said it in this video, but like 9 months to 10 months postpartum I feel more like not myself and iffy than I did straight out of being postpartum. I'm sure it's because like the hormones are kind of like wearing off or something, but gosh, I feel like I've just got like moustache hair, chin hair. I feel like my hair looks gross. I don't have time to do it. and like looking at myself in the mirror, like my body. Like yesterday I looked at myself in the mirror and just to be completely candid, I was like, what has happened to my boobs? What's happened to my tummy? What's happened to my legs? Like, I was like, who is that person looking back at me? That is not the young spring chicken anymore. That is, oh, I just did not recognize myself. So I really want to try and either just let go of it and be like, do you know what, this is just me now, or try and find a bit of myself back. I don't know if you've got any advice on how to do that. I know definitely making time for me is important. Stuff like going to hairdressers is important, and like having time for myself. Like I've been really active at getting to the gym and it's been happening. I've been going 3 times a week. It's actually been happening. But yeah, give me advice, other mums. I'm finding it funny at the minute. I want to share with you my current deodorant because I just got the package in the post for the new scent. I just think it's neat and I think so many of you would be interested. So I use Fussy deodorant. It comes in this very nice little pink package. You can get different colours. I chose pink. Alex has got a nice blue one that matches very nicely. I've got a new scent. This is Lavender Fields. Thought it was very appropriate for this time of year. It's coming into summer. Oh my gosh, that smells so nice. And I thought I'd show you how it works. So this is the little refill case. You get refills rather than having to buy a brand new deodorant, which makes it more sustainable. These are plastic-free, home compostable, and they're delivered to you. So it just makes things so much simpler. Fussy's ingredients are also vegan, cruelty-free, natural, with no parabens and no aluminium. It's not one of those natural deodorants that doesn't work. This actually is backed by science. It works at neutralizing odor with a probiotic formula for over 24 hours. I can attest to this. I don't smell when I use Fussy. And I've used some deodorants that have not worked that way, that are of the same ilk. This actually makes you smell lovely, especially with this new lavender scent. So this is how it works. You've got your case, you just click the top. I actually don't need to refill this yet. I've just got the delivery, the package. It's nearly finished. What was the last scent I had? Night Tales. Smell this one. Oh yeah, that smells delicious. So you just take your case, pop your refill in, click, and you've got yourself a new fresh deodorant, which you just twist up, ready to go. It's so simple. It's good for you, it's good for your armpits, it's good for the planet, and I have a discount for you. You get your first Fussy starter pack for just £10 when you click my link in the description and use my discount code. So this is probably the cheapest way that you're going to be getting Fussy and trying out. If you've been thinking of trying it, if you've seen it and you've heard me talk about it, this will be the cheapest way. So I'll leave it linked if you're interested, and give it a go. Let me know what you think. And my discount code is Madeleine15. I'm just gonna swipe this on now. It also glides on nicely, nice and smooth. It's not like a dry one. Lovely. Right, I'm gonna get dressed and go see what I need to be doing today. I feel like I look like Hagrid. It's nearly afternoon. It's 5 to midday. 5 to midday, that's not something people say, Maddie. It's 11:55. I'm gonna make a tomato tart. I had planned to eat this outside today because I thought this would be nice to eat outside for lunch because it's supposed to be summer soon, and it's a bit mizzly, it's a bit dark, but we're still gonna make this and I'm gonna show you because it is delicious and it's using lots of different types of tomatoes because it's tomato season. I've got a whole bowl here, don't need that many, but get some fun tomatoes while they are the most delicious because these smell incredible. Lots of farm shops probably should have them now at this time of year as well. And I've got a nice big beef tomato to slice up and put on top. It's a very easy recipe and just a perfect little veggie recipe to have for lunch or to have outside on a nice day with a fresh salad. So let me show you how we make it. Start by halving tomatoes and get yourself a nice mix of sizes. If you can find these yellow ones, they are pretty and delicious. Also, life hack, get yourself one of these serrated knives for tomatoes. Add these into a baking tray with a drizzle of olive oil and season. Now we can roast these in the oven for around 20 to 25 minutes until they're softened. You can give them a little toss halfway, and it's 180 degrees you want for the temperature. Roll out short crust pastry into a pie dish. You can use the excess if you need to. And then you can reuse that parchment. If you don't have baking beans, you can just use dried beans. You can just do it like this and blind bake like this, or you can pour some of these in. I'm just gonna pour a few of these in. And then we're gonna blind bake our pastry for 10 minutes. Now it's been 10 minutes, we can remove the parchment and the beans. Fry an onion with garlic. Then add our roasted tomatoes. And add tomato puree. And lemon zest. Add in a sprinkle of thyme. Roughly chop off the edges of the pastry. Now it's half baked. Right. And then pour in our mixture. Oh, that smells incredible. Add olive tapenade over the top. Add a little olive, oh my gosh. Add some olive top. Add some olive tapenade. Add some olive tapenade. Chop our beef, tomato. And lay this on top. And finish off with some extra tomatoes. Sprinkle with some extra thyme. Season. And then we can bake this in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Look at the beef. Excuse my change of outfit, the dress was annoying me. And also, I've said this before, when I film recipes, I change outfits so that for Instagram it looks like it's a different day, but you guys on YouTube get the behind the scenes, the backstory, that it's the same day. We're such little piglets that I didn't even film me giving my little review. We've already eaten the whole thing. My parents are here helping with Elowen, and yeah, we've pretty much eaten all of it. It's so yummy. I did forget to put the balsamic on top, so add that in before you put it in the oven, or you can drizzle it on as you eat it actually, after it's come out the oven. But this is perfect for this time of year, for alfresco dining, aside for a barbecue, to take to someone's house. I feel like this is perfect for summer. It's got that little bit of extra effort because you're cooking the tomatoes for a long time and it makes them taste so delicious. You could also sprinkle a little bit of vegan feta. The Violife Greek block would work well, or if you're not vegan, just like sprinkle some normal feta on top, would be yummy. This is going to be lunch tomorrow for me, or Alex. He loves this because he loves tomatoes. Because you know it's behind the scenes and it's the same day, I'm making a Alex. I'm making a sunshine summer salad. This is one that you should make on repeat this summer because it's very easy. Again, it's a great one to take with you or to have as a side for barbecue. No. And it does what it says on the tin. It looks like summer, sunshine, lots of yellow colours, and it's slightly different to your normal salad because it's got a bit of spice in there. And we're going to start making it now. So we're going to start with the zest and juice of a lime or lemon. A little sea salt, some tahini. This will make it really nice and creamy. Creamy tahini. Garlic. And some extra virgin olive oil. Only the best. And then give this a whisk to emulsify. And there you have it, a really nice creamy salad dressing. Chop some nice crispy lettuce. A cucumber. half of a mango. Some chili. This is optional, but it's quite nice for the heat. And that goes in. Couple celery stalk. Coriander. Roughly chop this up. Add it in. Give this a little toss. Could have done with a bigger bowl, but we've made it this far. Right, use the appropriate sized bowl. Give this a nice mix. Add chickpeas and some sweet corn. And then we can mix all of this. And that is why this is called a sunshine salad. Because it's super summery and yellow. We're going to drizzle over the dressing we made earlier. Mix that all in. You know, you're just absolutely desperately craving like a crunchy salad and like salivating. Look at that bad boy. It is so good. I actually added more mango in because I just thought, why the hell not? And I'm actually going to edit the recipe now to have more mango because I think it could do with it. And also I'm going to add a note to add avocado because avocado would work really nicely with this. I didn't add it originally because it's got tahini, which is like a nice fat, but avocado would work so well. It's perfectly crunchy, utterly delicious. Let me just try some. This is a great meal prep for summer. I feel like I'm just gonna make this all summer because it's so yummy. It's all of like my favorite things. I just find a crunchy salad the best, and this is the kind of thing that if I didn't work at home, I'd make to take to the office, and you could have it with something. You could have it with like some sweet potato fries or like a bean burger. It's just a nice, easy one to prep. And I've been saying this for so long, and I actually think I've said it to you on YouTube before, like how I need to start prepping a salad every week because it is one of my favorite foods. And Alex was laughing at me just then. I was like, oh, do you ever just crave a salad? Like in the winter, I crave porridge so deeply in my soul. And in the summer, I crave smoothies and salad. When we go to like Sabzi, you know, they have all the different salads and you get to just have like a salad, but like a salad bowl. Salad box. Yeah. It's just the best thing in the world. I wish I had just a salad bar to my. Okay. If I was really rich, I would just have a private chef who would make me like a salad bar, like an array of different salads I could just dig into. Okay, sure. You know, you'd have like the potatoes and then the tofu and then the salad and then the couscous and it'd be different every day. Okay. With like a drink to go with it, like a juice, a different juice every day. This is why I think a lot of people would like be so much healthier if they had like the ability to cook and time. Oh, yeah. If I was rich, I'd move into the flat above a Burger King. Yeah, if you were rich, you would literally just get a delivery every day, all day long. He would just. Oh my gosh, that'd be great. You would just eat fast food. No, you wouldn't though. You get fed up with it. You like a healthy meal just as much as I do. Even though I was infinitely rich, I'd get mad at the fees. You're a bit of a broken vegan. Alex is like delivery charge. You're like a vegan who doesn't really like vegetables. You like fruits, so you like tomatoes and cucumber and chilies and peppers. Well, yeah, I could eat like a meze dish like that for lunch, like pitta and hummus and tahini and all those nice things. But you're not a fan of the kind of British veg, like the kind of asparagus and the broccoli and the spinach and kale. I like crispy kale when it's covered in oil and salt. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave this linked below. Go check it out. Very nice, easy recipe to try, and actually perfect to take to your barbecue. Again, these are great ones to have at home if you've got people coming over for a barbecue, or to take with you to say, look, I made a yummy salad for you. We're making dinner. We've got vegan burgers, the Beyond Meat burgers, chips, and then that salad that I made. Eloin's having leftovers from last night. We made some spaghetti bolognese. And I just put up a post. It made me kind of weirdly nervous. I don't know why, because it's not really that important. Let me put you down. Go to my Instagram or TikTok. It's basically like ways in which I'm not a perfect vegan. And it's a topic I want to talk about more because I get just so wound up by the infighting in the vegan community. Someone left a comment saying, oh, in my experience, this is mainly that criticisms around veganism not being perfect, or people not being perfect vegans, is usually from non-vegans. Maybe it's because I'm an online content creator for plant-based recipes that I get so often, pretty much on a daily basis, that I'm not vegan, that I'm plant-based. Even there's already a comment on that post saying this is a plant-based lifestyle, this is not veganism. And while I'm totally with you, I find people have different definitions of things. I just think we do more harm to the cause of veganism when we are so prescriptive about it being 100% perfect. If you're a person who can be 100% perfect or chooses to be 100% perfect with veganism, I'm talking you do not wear leather or secondhand wool like I do. You drive a car that is 100% vegan. You would not eat restaurant food if it came and it had a bit of cheese on it. You have never made a mistake. You've never purchased non-cruelty free or non-vegan beauty products or skincare products, or you've never, you know, accidentally bought something from the supermarket that isn't vegan. If you're that person, I just think you're lying. I think you don't exist. Or you are in in a world in which I'm not living, because this world is non-vegan. The world that I am living in is very non-vegan. And in order for my sanity, to be honest, there are certain elements of my life that aren't vegan, and that you'll see the examples I used in that post. I'm personally not interested in referring to that as a plant-based lifestyle or saying that that isn't veganism, because I don't think veganism is perfect or should be perfect. And I think us trying to pretend this like moral sort of high ground that veganism has to be 100% perfect or else you aren't part of the cult or the club actually hinders the case more than it helps it. Because if you were to say to people, try your best to be as vegan as possible, just try to be vegan. If you make mistakes, just keep going. If there are certain parts of your lifestyle that it's really difficult to be 100% vegan, just do the rest of it. Or if there's a period in your life in which there's a time when you can't be 100% vegan, just try your best. I feel like if we did that as a vegan community, we would have so many more people being vegan, and therefore so many less animals being hurt, and also a much bigger impact on the environment. It's why I approach it the way I have done on the internet. It's why I think so many of you who follow me aren't vegan, probably a majority, but you eat a lot of vegan food and plant-based food, and you take, I think, a lot of my advice around vegan, plant-based living, and you just apply it to your life in the way that makes sense. And that's far better than me coming on here being a preachy vegan and saying, none of you guys are good enough. I'm on a higher moral ground because I'm vegan and you're not. I just disagree with that so wholeheartedly. And I think it makes vegans look like idiots. I'm trying to be more opinionated here because I just think it does. I think it makes vegans look like high and mighty, like they're better than everyone. And I just don't think they are. I think that they have empathy and they have education and understanding about what's truly going on, and they don't have that kind of cognitive dissonance around the stuff that is happening in factory farms and what's going on in our world and to the planet. But I don't think it means that you're a better person. I think it just I don't know, maybe people are going to get mad at me for saying all of this stuff, but I just don't prescribe to this idea, and I wish more vegans had the same approach. I do, because I just think more of us would get on board with it. And I'm going to be the first to say I've been vegan for 12 years and I've made many mistakes, and you can call me not vegan, you can call me plant-based, you can call me not vegan at all, you can call me vegetarian, I don't really care. But I'm still going to shout about veganism, I'm still going to promote it, and I'm still going to invite all of you in to try and eat more vegan food, or try and be as vegan as you can that makes sense for you, because that is what matters. Everything is beeping at me because food is ready and I need to be quiet, but let me know your thoughts. If you are a vegan, or if you're plant-based, or if you're vegetarian, or if you're trying to be vegan, flexitarian, what are the things that you do that means that you're making a mistake or you're imperfect, but you still keep at it because it matters to you? Because I want to hear from you, because I feel like you're more interesting to me than people who try and preach perfect veganism as if they're on this moral high ground and as if they're better than everybody else. Anyway, I'm going to make my food now and show you my dinner, but there's my rant. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let's have a chat. So here's our delicious vegan dinner. Beyond Meat burgers, homemade chips, vegan cheese, my sunshine salad, and Elwyn has leftovers, and all of the accompaniments. Good afternoon. We have new hair. Maybe I need to go into the bathroom to show you. I'm just brushing it out because it's that kind of fuzzy, horrible rain today that tends to kind of ruin the blow dry. Hey ho, I have got my hair refreshed, and usually she just dyes the top, but today we run a few bits through the lengths of my hair because I think last time we just did the top and it gets a bit warm because dark hair dye tends to lean red and warm up when it gets sun on it. But we've got fresh, shiny, you can't see me in this lighting. Gosh, my hair's so dark that the contrast means you can't really see it. Anyway, no greys. Maybe you'll see it in this vlog. Literally, you can't even see it. Maybe you can in the video. It doesn't look like you can see it in the viewfinder. Got my fringe trimmed, feeling like I've got Jess from Girls hair, you know, what's the other girl, Celia? Is that her name? The two girls in New Girl, not Girls, they have this haircut, and that's what I feel like when I get my hair done, and it's like straight. There you can see it a bit, it's a bit fuzzy. It's weird being away from Elowen. I feel like I still find it hard. Give me your tips. I still find it difficult because I can't relax. I'm just there thinking, this is taking ages, I want to get home. Is that bad? And also that post that I did, I mentioned, has just kicked off. Nearly 250,000 people have seen it overnight, and there is about 800 comments. I'm sure by the time this video goes live, there's going to be thousands of comments and probably even more views. And the militant extreme vegans are just going for me. I am apparently as bad as someone working in an abattoir, killing animals myself. Not a mindset I can ever get behind. Like, I'm all for disagreeing and having different viewpoints on the scale that is plant-based, vegetarian, veganism, whatever. But like the hate and the vitriol on that post is wild. And it's, to me, I just feel like vegans are blinded by their opinion on the topic of veganism so severely that it actually stops them from seeing that they are just blocking people from joining and being a part of it. It just means that there's only a very tiny, I'm talking absolutely tiny percentage of people who can or want to be a part of that, which means more animals are harmed, which is why I don't understand how I can speak logic to them. Because they're all like, you know, you're harming animals by doing these things or making these mistakes. I've never made these mistakes. It's like, well, that's great for you, but lots of people make mistakes. And we live in a non-vegan world and it's quite difficult, and I'm just trying to share veganism to the best of my ability, and that post was intended to say, come join in, try being vegan. If you make mistakes, keep trying. It's like you can have your own approach to it and your own opinion on it, but if someone else is trying, even if they're 90% vegan, is that not better than them just not being vegan at all and not caring, not even thinking about it? I have been sharing vegan content online for over a decade, never felt part of the community, never felt included in it, always felt like I don't fit in, and that activists wouldn't see me as vegan because they often haven't. And yeah, I feel like I do a lot of good for veganism. I help a lot of people cook vegan food, and I understand activism and like going to protests, and like obviously animal liberation is important, but what about when people go home and they had to cook something? Who are they going to turn to? Someone like me. So why are you shaming me? I'm on your side. I don't get it. I don't get it. And if someone decides one day that they're plant-based or they're going to be 90% vegan or 80% vegan, I'm not about to come online and start to hound them and have a go at them. I'm going to say, okay, I understand that, but please still stay with us. Don't just completely leave us altogether. Why don't you, maybe in a couple of years' time when you've got over your health issues or you've come to terms with things or whatever, you could come back to us. You could sort of just call yourself plant. You could just like kind of do it in the way that works for you. Because if you did that, I feel like more people would just kind of stay on it. Anyway, it's just sad. It's just really sad to see. It's just like they're living in cloud cuckoo land, in my opinion. Like they need to touch grass and get back in the real world. Because in the real world, nobody around me in my real life, day-to-day life, is vegan. Nobody. So what's the point here? I'm the most vegan person and I'm not good enough. I'm not, apparently I'm not, I'm basically the same as meat eaters. Yeah, it just upsets me. It's actually really upset me because there's so many people being horrible and nasty to me. But thank you if you did send me a nice message or leave a nice comment, because what a lot of the vegans on there who are being mean miss is that I have received comments and messages today and yesterday saying this post actually pushed me into thinking maybe I need to be vegan or try veganism again when I've been vegetarian, or this open-minded approach has got me thinking that I could give it a go. How's that bad? Hello, Ed, should we find you a flower? How much do you want to just prance through that field? End of the day. Alex is cooking dinner and we're entering a new phase of our lives, because usually I cook dinner, Alex sort of chills out with Elowen on the floor, plays with her, reads her books kind of thing. But now he's cooking, I thought, you know what, I can do what I want. I can go on a walk with her. That's more what I would choose to do. And take Roxy out, it's sunny. And this is just lovely. The idea that if he's cooking, I can just take Elowen out and go for a nice little walk. And I've had a really productive work day. I feel like I got lots of my content done. I love a little sort of, you know, when you've like been on your laptop and you've like got stuff ticked off, like annoying stuff, but stuff that's quite satisfying. That's how I feel today. It's actually sunny now. It was raining earlier, but this really puts me in a good mood. And I just read a comment from one of you that was like, Maddie, don't worry about content here on YouTube, just film your life and upload whatever you're doing, don't worry about it. And I was like, yeah, do you know what, maybe that's the approach I need to be taking. It's summer, we just gotta chill out. And if you want my recipes, they're all on short form now. That's where people like to see it, so go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or just check out YouTube Shorts because I post them all on there. Alex has cooked up a storm. He's made my corn chowder, which we're intrigued to how we're going to feed this to Elowen. I think he's sort of made it his own and added some vegan chicken, and he forgot about the asparagus. But you're boiling some for Elowen, so at least she has some. I'm so excited to eat this, it looks amazing.
Like that, I will get...